Well, he's got a blade. It's probably made of steel, so let's call it Iron Blade? Swords aren't made of iron. What? Oh, who cares? Doesn't matter because it's a game, specifically Iron Blade, which has just been released on iPhone, iPad, probably Android too. It's from Gameloft, and it is their answer, by the look of it, to somewhere between Shadows of Mordor and the Batman series, certainly in terms of the combat. As you can see, it's got that crowd control, parry, block, jump from character to character and batter the crap out of everything, frankly, thing that both those games have. So the way it works is you tap the right hand side of the screen anywhere to do an attack like this. When you see little prompts appear above the dude's heads, you tap the left-hand side of the screen, and that activates my man's parry. That's pretty much it for the major attacks, because it doesn't do the thing that, well, some past combat games have done on touchscreen, which is include loads of little buttons in the right-hand side to try and hit. Instead, it's kind of put them in the middle. So you can do a bunch of special attacks, which I'll show you in a second. I am about like 6 missions deep or something on the first level. Hopefully we're going to see me come up against the end boss dude. So you can swipe on the screen in order to change your target if you want to shift between folks without just attacking them. I don't really feel the need to do it at the moment because it would just interrupt the flow, but maybe it'll be important later. Let's launch a special attack. Once I do that, I tap on the character. There you go. I just smashed him with my offhand weapon. I'm going to save it, just in case I come up against some really big bad thing. I've got this flurry of flaming arrows, which I can throw at folks. I've already upgraded my dude a few times, so I have, here is the end guy, here's our end boss. I have given him a brand new helmet. I have upgraded his, whatever you call it, armor stuff, because it's not really armor, he's wearing like leather. And a few other things. It does the standard free-to-play business of, here you go, giving you card drops, which you can then upgrade. I'll go and stick that on my dude so I can show you how it works. You can also upgrade gear by fusing cards together, and you know how it works. You've played a game on mobile before, and it does fit very much into that free-to-play bracket of upgrading things forever with a bit of grinding. The weird thing is it just jumps between different scenarios, as you just saw. It doesn't let you run to the next enemy. It just, the screen fades to black and then it fades up again and boom, you're at the next place. Oh, well, that's useless. That's worse than my existing one. Rubbish. So I'm going to stick with that. I'll upgrade it and I will fuse that dud card I got. Don't need that. 250. There you go. Made it a tiny bit better. Not much, but a tiny bit better. So let's go and see if we can take out this dude. Let's go play. You use up energy every time you play. Again, standard free-to-play timer mechanics. I'm not hugely impressed by it so far, I'll be honest. We're in France, by the way, as you can tell by Notre Dame looming in the distance there. The presentation's like a bit on the raggedy side, I think. Animations are sort of fine, but they're not super fluid. Especially when you get to those finisher moves, it really highlights how kind of ropey that the animations are. It looks a bit daft. It all just looks a little bit like 2-3 years ago. But I think they've done, I mean, it's difficult. I think they've done the right thing in streamlining the combat to make it more simple. Because trying to put all those little clusters of buttons in the corner of the screen just doesn't really work for me. That Warhammer game where they did it, that kind of big budget third-person action adventure, and they tried to do the same kind of combat with this one. They tried to make the third-person Batman style, tumble brawl. And for me it didn't work because it just like the buttons weren't responsive enough. They were too tiny and it just felt really cluttered and stupid. So it makes sense if you're going to do it, streamline it. But it's almost gone a bit too far that way where I can't run through the level. I'm just dumped into the same combat scenarios again and again. But it doesn't feel bad. I'm just not, like, super excited by it. Now, here we go. Let's see if this can raise my excitement levels a bit. Let's launch a super attack now. We're going to swipe to target. Bam, there you go. That's one of my flaming arrow volleys. I'm going to take this dude out. I'm going to use my shield breaker thing on them. There we go, that's good. You. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, he gets in his his retorts quickly. So you see how quickly those things are appearing. There we go. Parry and die. Parry, die. Yes, my ripostes are working well. I'm going to use special attack there. Come on, come on. Parry. Oh, I missed the parry. Parry. There we go. Shield breaker. And he's down. See that? See what I mean? The camera zooms in. You can't even see his head. It's just a bit... It feels a bit unpolished. And I've got some keys which let me unlock a bunch of chests. Look at all these. Look at all these numbers go up. Whoa. That's games for you. Watch them numbers climb. I reckon this will do quite well. Just because it's that simple hacky slash action combat that people like. And Hugo the Crusher is the next one. I've got to see what this fella looks like. I don't think we'll get to see him in the actual mission now, but I want to take a run at him. By making it so bite-sized and the fights are so short and you just... Look at this. That doesn't look good, does it? This all looks fine. The concept art, you know, that looks nice. The actual in-game models, I know it's mobile and all that, but, you know, we've proved that we can do great things on mobile. Doesn't need to look ropey. What is quite nice, actually, if I run away, because I can move around, just free... Move. I'm trying to move here. I want to show you him running. Run. Actually, he won't. He won't run. I thought I could control him by moving away, and I can't. Ugh, that's rubbish. If you are at a great distance from one of your enemies, he launches volleys of arrows at them, which is kind of neat. Just a change in the standard sword combat, but I guess you can't move around. I thought you could move around. Smash. That offhand weapon attack is good. Go on, boy. Take him down. Yeah, not sure. I'm not sure about this. Oh, we've encountered someone who's actually got an unbreakable block. That's good. I'll just batter his thing out of the way and kill him that way. There we go. Camera is a bit of a mess there. Alright, Iron Blade is out, free to download right now. iPhone, iPad, keep your eyes on PG for the upcoming review and tips for how to deal with these horrible steel probably wielding enemies. Thank you for watching, see you next time.